What's up, guys? Welcome back to Let's Play Deus Ex 3! Guess what we're doing right now? We are still in the middle of side quests. We are not going to get done with those for quite a while, unfortunately. So, guess what? You thought we were done with the police precinct. Well, guess what? You're wrong. We're just done with the outside of it. Now we have to go into the sewers. Lovely. And we're going to get our nice black coat all dirty with you-know-what. And, if you decide to get the punch-through walls augmentation, now would be a great time to have it, because there's lots of secret weapon caches in the sewers around here you can get access to by punching through the walls. Also, the craptacular sewage is electrified here, so it's even more unpleasant than it normally would be. We're going to try to sneak around the precinct and get to where OMalley is, because we don't have the enhanced jump height or the move/throw heavy objects yet. So I want to go under here and take on these. Also, this is probably the way you're going to have to go too if you didn't get those augmentations, so I might as well show it off for those of you following along. But there are some gang members down here from whatever that gang is, and they are hostile, so if they see us, they will attack us down here, only because there's no one around to see if they did it or not. So before they even change from green to red, I'm going to go ahead and taser the crap out of them. And before they can say, "Don't tase me, bro," down they go. So that's a demonstration of the stun gun if I didn't show it off before. Like I said, it's a good, very short range, non-lethal weapon. It's surprisingly completely silent, even though it has a total, like, chaotic effect that occurs when you use it. I mean, look at that. It's a freaking static shock that goes flying across the room. How could people not notice that? Plus, if it was a real taser, the person being hit by it would be screaming for their life, and therefore not be very silent at all. Anyway, this guy dropped a regular shotgun if you want that, which I don't at the moment. And let's see, which way is this? Okay, this is how you get into the precinct if you failed the dialogue persuasion minigame with Secretary Haas, as we're going to keep referring to him as. So if you needed to infiltrate the precinct, that's how you would do it. But obviously we want to talk our way in, like we did in the last video. But the way we want to go, these guys are a little bit stirred up because of the firefight earlier. We want to go over here and emerge on the other side of the precinct in the alley there. And there's two reasons for this. We need to go over here and get into the storage locker to get all the data on Megan's case for Cassandra on the Medley Ties side quest, and we also need to, I'm going to consume all this alcohol and get drunk off my butt, but it also restores a bit of my health, so why not? It increases the max health. So let's go talk to, hey, are you OMalley?
Yes.
Hi.
Actually, I've been told.
Yeah, OMalley's over here, and we need to talk to him for the sake of the other side quest, so again, I'm doing these in a very random order as far as the story of the side quest goes, but it makes sense as far as getting things done without any backtracking.
Surely you're aware humor requires.
And that line's pretty funny there, what he says, trying to be sarcastic.
Like me being funny in the wrong context.
And OMalley, of course, pinpoints it very accurately, trying to be like, yeah, you're obviously a very serious guy. Why are you being so jokingly with me like this? In such a
Tell me, are you familiar
hush-hush scenario with this type of conversation.
Perfect. Now, I warn you, this is not the cleanest of work, but your efforts will be well compensated. An associate of mine will leave a package for you in an alley on Grand River Road. You will retrieve this package and then use it to deal with a problem of mine. Permanently.
So, we have to go, and what he wants us to do is go pick up a crossbow that he's left over somewhere. Oh, I spoiled that it's a crossbow, but oh well. That's kind of relevant to the side quest that it is a crossbow, because it's a silent weapon, but it's also a lethal weapon. And he wants us to go kill this gang member with it, and then plant it in the opposite gang member's weapon stash, and therefore claim it was a act of gang violence, and therefore would start a gang war. I don't know why he wants to do this, but I'm sure he has his motivations. I'm sure there's something profitable from causing a gang war. I have no idea. But what we're actually going to do is, as far as our informant has referred to us to do, we are going to knock out the target that he has picked for us and make him unconscious. He can be arrested because he has some charges of his own, and just claim to OMalley that he's been dealt with,
I guess that's it for now.
and just in case anyone is watching us do it, and turn in the weapon ourselves. Anyway, over here we already have the code for Megan's storage locker here to get all of her stuff related to her autopsy and everything. So there's lots of ebooks that have data relevant to her case, and you have to read all these to get all of the information to report back to Cassandra. And this will pretty much be the last thing we need to do for this side quest. This side quest is pretty simple, but that's all we are required to do. But I definitely want to hack into this safe, and this safe requires level 3 hacking. So this is the main reason why I wanted to invest in level 3 hacking so early. I mean, I'm sure there's a code for it somewhere, but obviously I wanted to get level 3 hacking early on, so I didn't have to worry about it until I don't have to worry about hacking it until more than halfway through the game. And the reason I want to hack this is because inside this safe is the object that is relevant to the achievement related to this side quest. It is, for one, it's more information, which is some pretty touching information related to her and Jensen's relationship, so it's kind of sad to read. But we get a bracelet. It's Megan's bracelet that she used to wear, so yeah, I can't get up there. That's the way we could go back. Let's see, I might be able to get a crate over there and go back the easy way without backtracking through all those sewers. Let's go put a crate over here. And jump that, and jump that, and jump that. There we go. We just wall hacked our way back over there. And you can see those dumpsters there, so if you had the move heavy objects, you could move a dumpster over there. If you had the enhanced jump height, you could just jump over the damn thing. But yeah, the like I said, the bracelet is what allows us to get the achievement pertaining to this side quest, and I'll explain what I mean when we actually go to complete it. And we'll do that whenever I go to my apartment. In the meantime, it is time to go back to the downtown apartments, because I need to now infiltrate what's his name, Tyndall's apartment, so I can get the security footage for Tim Corella. And I also need to find Double T wherever he is in his apartment, and silently take him out for a part of that side quest. And I also need to go into OMalley's apartment for the sake of proving that he has drugs and weapons in there, which he does. I'll go ahead and spoil it now. The first thing we need to do to complete those 3 things is to go over to this building, which can only be accessed by hacking through the gate. Don't you just wish the days when you had proper locks on things instead of this computerized crap? The future is not always brighter. Honestly, it's probably easier to pick a lock than it is to hack into something like this, though. I mean, real life hacking is not this easy, but it has to be simulated for the sake of the game. So we're going to go over here and break into Tyndall's apartment and try to get that security footage of him, Corella stealing the neuropozyne from Seraph Industries and dispose of it for our good old friend there.
Access granted.
Okay, it does not look like he's home. How convenient, since we're doing a B&E. An ebook over here, not of Hugh Darrow, though. He's got a pistol in here, that's kind of nice. Let's see, this should be all of his security footage right here. Holy crap! Who the hell is that?
Oh, Tyndall! I know you're here, man!
Looks like we're not alone. There's a pissed off dude with a shotgun coming at us, and that's never a good thing.
What? You think you can just cut me off?
Apparently he was looking for Tyndall too,
Come on, man!
but probably not for the
I
same
can't
reasons.
wait
Okay, let's get him.
The shit hurts!
Go, lethal takedown! And not a single drop of blood was spilled. Yeah, so that'll happen. This random assassin will come into Tyndall's apartment and try to kill him while you're there. And if you're not careful, he can obviously kill you in the process since he's automatically alerted. Nothing else in his bathroom, I don't think, so we can go ahead and leave now and go deal with Double T. Luckily that encounter was completely silent, so I don't have to worry about, you know, anyone around me being alerted. Because that's kind of annoying in these apartments, because you can't get anybody else to calm down after that. It's like, oh, I heard gunshots, that means I must forever be alarmed. Am I on the right floor? I don't think I'm on the right floor. This is a level 5 door. I definitely do not need to get in here right now. See, I have a new praxis point. Let's go ahead and expand my inventory, because I definitely need to max out my inventory before too long, because I am going to be carrying around a decent amount of weapons in this this run. I might actually look up the code for this real quick. I can find it in my strategy guide. Not because I absolutely have to get in here, because there's a Hugh Darrow ebook in here. So if you wanted to come back here and get, I think there's a Hugh Darrow. Yeah, there's a Hugh Darrow ebook in here. So if you didn't want to wait until your second visit to Detroit when you have level 5 hacking to get in here, I'll just go ahead and get it now. And my camera wants to run away from me. So that's the code to it if you want to get in here early without level 5 hacking. I just went and looked it up like a cheap cheater that I am. What are you gonna do, sue me? So yeah, apparently I have no idea who this person is that owns this apartment right here, but it's very, very strange because he seems to be someone who has a wealth of medical professional knowledge, so he wants to, maybe he's augmenting people from his home, which is obviously never recommended. And this is probably the first time I'm going to be able to touch on the fact that there is something interesting about the lore of this game, where there is a guy with a radio show who you hear quite frequently talking in various points in the game, people listening to his radio show, and it's just funny as hell because the guy is like swearing at the top of his lungs and just saying all this ridiculous stuff that would never be on the radio now, but it's just so over the top and ridiculous that it just makes a funny parody of actual media. Anyway, this is where the Hugh Darrow ebook is, so let's go ahead and write that one off, and we got another praxis point, so let's go ahead and expand on something else. Speaking of praxis points, though, there is a thingamabobber behind me. I'm going to search these drawers first, which are, of course, empty, and I don't think there's anything really important on this computer. It might have the code to this. Let's see if it does. Because this is obviously be quicker to hack. As a level 1 hack instead of a level 5 hack, of which we can't hack at all yet. Might as well for the sake of consistency and making sure I have all the data I could ever ask for. There we go. Sure enough, there's a code. Double 6s and double 3s. Anyway, in here is another praxis kit, so we automatically get yet another praxis point, so now we have 2. Which means now I can unlock another augmentation, or I can invest twice into a further augmentation. Let's see. I'm going to upgrade my inventory again, and I'm going to get the move and throw heavy objects, which is going to be very useful. I'll talk about more about that when we actually get to use it. But basically what it does is it allows us to lift things that have the too heavy notification on them and throw them. And if you hit a person with them, it'll kill them. And impacts of these objects are lethal because they're so damn heavy. And but the downside is it will slowly drain your power by holding them. But because it drains it slowly, it really doesn't matter that much, because by the time you need to use one of your batteries, it'll have recharged, so it's not that big of a deal, but you can't basically hold on to a dumpster forever. So anyway, we can go ahead and escape this part of the downtown apartments on the fire escape and go look for the other. I mean, there's several apartment buildings around here, but I'm still pretty much doing the same section of the side quest here. Over here is where Double T is. There's also a weapons dealer in one of these apartments that I will eventually be showing off, so if you guys are looking for a different variety of weapons that Grayson or whatever his name is doesn't have, then this guy might have some, but we'll talk about him when he's actually relevant. Let's see, these are those gang members. We can kill all of these guys except for the Double T guy himself, the guy who's actually relevant to the side quest. I'm going to stealth my way into this though. I'd like to demonstrate some new weapons, but at the same time I don't want to make too much noise and I don't want to risk killing the guy that we're supposed to not kill because I don't necessarily recognize him. I know he's inside though, so I can go ahead and kill these guys if I want to, but I don't have my silencer yet, so I'm just going to go ahead and trank rifle these guys, and down he goes. And instinctively they're all like, what the hell happened to that guy? Oh my god. I should go check out what happened to them. I'm sleepy. And fall over. As they would. As they do. So let's loot them for their machine pistol, which I will now be demonstrating because I have the inventory space to carry the damn thing. I'm saying the damn thing a lot in this episode. I should stop. Apparently this guy did not have a weapon. What happened there? Oh, there it is. It's a pistol underneath this guy. So all the guys inside the apartment are completely unsuspecting that we're out here. And as per usual in this game, when we first pick up a weapon, it has next to no ammo at all. But I want to go ahead and trank rifle these guys. Like I said, you can kill all these guys except for the guy we're supposed to knock out. And he will look distinctively different, I just don't remember in what way, so I'm trying to just trank rifle all of them just in case. There he is. Okay, that's him. So I'm going to go ahead and knock him out now. He's got a shotgun, so he's pretty dangerous at this range. Obviously. Durr. Yeah, you can't really blind fire with it, but you can hit your mark without using the scope, if you just know where you're aiming. Anyway, there's a quick demonstration of the machine pistol. That's about as good a demonstration as any. It's a rapid fire, pretty low recoil, fully automatic, submachine gun essentially. Pretty much what you'd expect. And it's quite a good iron sight on it too if you want to do use it like that, but I don't really I actually do kind of recommend the machine pistol, like I said when it first saw it in the Seraph manufacturing plant, because it is the most plentiful weapon in the game as far as ammo goes, so you'll never run out of ammo for it. But it's also the weakest weapon as far as base damage goes. That's why headshots are critical. And it's nearly useless against tough enemies, but it can be equipped with a silencer and a laser sight, and if you upgrade to have no recoil, then it is just ridiculously accurate. So that's something for you to consider, but I prefer to have the combat rifle, even though the nice thing about the machine pistol is it doesn't carry much inventory space.